Okay, guys, it finally happened. The Netflix algorithm automatically played No Time to Die after the wonderful fun I had with the man with the golden gun. And so I gotta sit down, guys, because just got done watching it again for, I don't know, this is the newest one, so I haven't watched it as much as I've watched the other ones. Probably the fifth time I've maybe watched through it in some form or another. And you know, I just, why? Why? That's, I mean, I asked the same question at the end of Spectre, but still, there's just so much in this movie that I'm just like, why? Why, and I'm not even talking about the big stuff, like him having to die at the end in the most nonsensical way possible. Another YouTube guy, he said it best. He said, Bond isn't a hero. He's not a family man hero. He's a blunt instrument. That's what Ian Fleming called him. That's what Judi Dench's M called him. He's a blunt instrument. He's not someone we're rooting for to have like a happy ending or a happy family life or kind of a tearjerker type thing. He's a blunt instrument. He's there to get a job done. And so why set him up like that and can kill him off like that is just weird. But why Madeline again? She's not Vesper. She's not Tracy Bond. She's not even Octopussy. She worked in Spectre for the same reason that Quantum of Solace's chick worked. And that was because they kind of were united with a common enemy that they were wanting to kind of take down and defeat. But as far as anything beneath that, she's nothing beneath that. Bond feels sorry for her in Spectre, which was great. I liked that part of Spectre. Here, it's why is she there again? And why is she the one that he wants to marry and have a kid with and all of that? And it feels like there's a chapter missing here. They don't have that good of chemistry, Madeline and Bond. And so there's some scenes in this with them that I kind of liked. Speaking of which, why did it have to be almost 3 hours? Nobody wants that in a Bond film. And there is easily 45 minutes of this thing that you could have cut and made it a better movie because it wasn't there. The first 5 minutes is case in point because we don't need to know Madeline's backstory with Safine. We don't even need to know it's there. Speaking of Safine, Rami Malek is great, and his villain here deserved more. More than what he got. I think, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, or maybe my enemy is a great angle for Bond to go into. The last Batman movie did that with the Riddler. It's is the enemy of my enemy my friend, or is he actually a worse enemy? That was the last Batman movie handled that well. I think this movie could have handled that a lot better. Bond should have been chasing him around the globe as he's taking out Spectre kind of cell by cell, not all at once. That would have been a much more interesting movie. And then you throw Madeline in because Bond and Madeline are kind of chasing him around the globe. And then maybe they rekindle some love interest there. But instead, what we got was kind of, I hate to say it, gibberish. I think the jokes are stupid. I think the new 007 teasing him, some of that was whatever, but it was 1990s sitcom stuff. It wasn't Roger Moore goofy Bond stuff. It was her being unprofessional. If I were to tell Jan's predecessor, oh, I bet you'll never guess who got your job. Haha, it was Jan. That's not professional. That's not Bond. That should be nobody in MI6. They should be professional. That's what I've always loved about MI6 is Desmond Llewellyn's did not like Bond, but they were professional and they respected each other. And a lot of this stuff turns into silly disrespect. And so I didn't like a lot of those jokes. Seeing Q's flat was unnecessary. Some funny jokes in there about his cat and his kind of love life. But other than that, I don't know. This wasn't it. This just isn't. I hope Netflix recommends one of the better Bond movies. Maybe I'll jump from here into Goldfinger again. This will make Goldfinger look spectacular by comparison. I mean, Goldfinger's a great movie, but I don't know. Just why?